after this? Why 6, Bella?
I wrote 6 because Jane brought 6 bags.
Because it says Jaylene bought 6 bags. And I also know Bella also annotated her problem. Kira, on or away? On or away?
And then
Great engagement,
after
Jaden.
I put 4 circles in each bag.
Brindley,
Why?
paper flat, please. Brindley.
I put 4 circles in each bag because that's how much candy she had in each
Brindley.
bag.
Why did she put 4 circles in each, Claudimara?
She put 4 circles in each so that could be the candy.
That represents the what, BU?
Candy!
Brindley, paper
And then-
flat.
And then after I labeled.
Oh my goodness, what did you do, Bella?
And then after I labeled the big circle
Thank you for the
bags.
clarification. Bags.
That's what I did.
You can show this. Thank you for that silent signal, Carmela.
And then
Great
the
respect.
candy inside the bag, I
What?
labeled candy.
With the little circles. I should see everyone's math thinking right now. I agree with Bella's model. I respectfully disagree with Bella's model. I want to build on Bella's model. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Carmelo, great engagement. 7, 8. Selvin, Joseph, great engagement. What do you think, Armani? Did this match your model? What do you think, Jaya? Really? And we're back in 3. Match my body in 2. Ooh, great fix, great fix. 1. What should this multiplication number sentence mean? Totally different child, totally different model. 4 groups with 6 in each, but this one has 6 bags with 4 in each. What should my number sentence be? What should my number sentence be? I should see everyone showing agree or disagree as soon as someone shares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's nothing to agree with yet, Analia. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Add the whole blue row. Add the whole orange row. Armani hands on that. Joseph. Tracking. Christy. Christy. Brush it off. I saw Ariana immediately show me her thinking. She said it should be 6 times 4. 6 times 4. I see Claudimara's thinking. I see Bella's thinking. I see Leilani's thinking. Joseph, Carmelo's thinking. Why, Christy? Eyes are back at Christy.
Because
Jessica's there. Ariana's there.
there's 6.
No.
Because there's 6 bags and there's like 4.
You want to do a take a break for her? She can sit here. Yeah, take a break.
That's what I say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Christy. Because
Yes,
why?
Christy.
Because there's 6 bags and there's 4 pieces of candy in each bag.
Because there's 6 bags and there's 4 pieces of candy in each. There are 6 groups of 4. There are
6 groups of 4.
Turn your body. What's my answer? What's my answer? Does anyone solve? Again, silly question. Everyone solved. What's my answer? What's 6 times 4? I know some friends are working on their multiplication facts. See it on your homework. Jaden, what's 6 times 4? 24 what? Candies. Whoa! You're ahead of me. Josh says he has more. He has more in each bag. Duh, he has more. Oh wait, Jaylene says she has more. Duh, she has more bags. Who has more? Who has more? It's a silent hand if you have an idea. Who has more candies? I see JL's math brain is fired up. Whole purple row. Whole blue row. Carmelo, I see that strong hand. Who has more? I need to see heads right to the speaker. Tracking. Selvin. Selvin. Look at all those heads zoom right to Selvin.
No one has more because they have the same numbers, but they the same total, but the same numbers, but they just switch the numbers.
We're back here in 3. You're here in 2. You're here in 1, Jaden, and 0, Jaya. He says nobody has more. They have the same amount. Is 24 the same as 24, Carmelo?
Yes.
But they have different number sentences. How can that be? Who can connect this to something we learned a while ago? A while? We've only been here for 14 days. a few days ago. Who can connect this? Tracking. Felicity.
Felicity.
Great, great, Carmelo.
Doesn't matter if it has. Doesn't matter if it has. Ow.
You're crisscross. Oh. I see you using your resources. What did we learn about multiplication? It's a silent hand if you have a light bulb moment. Track Felicity, she's still trying. Shine on her. Support her. Felicity, what did we learn about multiplication? What idea did you have in your brain when you raised your hand? Jaden. Track me in 3. Track me in 2. Track me in 1. Right now we're going to use empathy. Imagine if you're trying to share your thinking and everyone's like, that's hard for you to focus on what your brain is thinking. Liz, do you want to give it a shot or do you want help? You need help. Beautiful. Thank you for telling us so that we know what you need. Tracking. Callie.
Callie.
Callie's back there. Whip that head around, Claudimara. We're tracking JL.
Both of them don't actually have more. They just have the same. They just have the same.
Why? But they have different number sentences. What did we learn about multiplication?
We learned that.
Do you want help? What did we learn, Jaden? Use your own words. What did we learn? Don't just point to the board. Christy, what did we learn?
We learned that.
Christy, what did we learn?
We learned that even though the numbers are split, it's still the same amount.
What did we learn, Win?
It's a community problem.
What is it, Win?
Community.
Not community.
Community problem.
Order doesn't matter. Order
Doesn't matter.
If I have 4 times 6 and flip it to 6 times 4, use grit. I'm going to get the same answer, Analia, because order doesn't matter. Order doesn't matter in multiplication. In multiplication, order doesn't matter. We call this, just like Lynn said, the commutative property. The
Commutative
I know that's tricky. Miss Hobson has a hard time too. Commutative property. Say it.
Commutative property.
I'm going to say it 2 times, and then I'm looking for my math teacher. Ooh, Kira fixed her posture to tell her brain she's so ready to rock. JL's tracking, so I know she'll hear what I'm saying. In multiplication, order does not matter. We call this the commutative property. Jaden, sit up. They have the same numbers, just in a different order, because in multiplication, order doesn't matter. Order
Doesn't matter.
Kira did this. I use movements to help my brain. That's called the commutative property. In in multiplication, order doesn't matter. That's called the commutative property. I'm looking for my math teacher today. Strong hand if you'd like to give it a shot as our math teacher today. Reminding our friends what we learned. We learned that order doesn't matter in multiplication. That's called the commutative property. Miss Jorgensen, you want to give it a shot? All right, Miss Jorgensen, come on up. You can sit or stand. Friends are tracking Miss Jorgensen while she reminds us what we learned today in our discussion with all of your help.
Today we learned that
Come out of that for a second.
that order doesn't matter in multiplication.
Of the factors.
And it's called commutative properties.
Yeah, the factors.
Give it a bell.
Yeah.